die to my lover. Cross my heart, hope to die to my lover. I never lie, I'll be true. I swear I'll try. In the end, see me night. He's out his head, I'm in my mind.
Hello, welcome everybody. It is great to have you on here. Just let me know if you can hear us in the chat. Welcome, happy Sunday afternoon. I just want to make sure everybody can hear us. Awesome, welcome. So welcome to everybody coming in. I've seen people on here from Sweden, people on here from the UK, Cyprus, Lithuania. I think we saw Romania as well. Guys, welcome. This is a call. Singapore, welcome. Jamaica, welcome. Kenya, welcome. Wow.
I feel like we're traveling around the world right now.
International call. Amazing, amazing. Great to have you guys on here. So this is a call for absolutely everybody and anybody, right, Efrosyni? It is for all reps, representatives of World Ventures and now secret agents. How cool is that? We're now all secret agents. I love it. I'm super excited about that. So guys, yes, this is going to be our strategy call going forward. So everybody is welcome. If you've got more people that are not yet on the call, go ahead, take a couple of seconds and just get them on the call. And yes, Suzanne, we are the coolest. That's right.
So guys, as we're basically going into this, I know that fix her tag on her neck.
What tag do you have, Efrosyni?
I don't know.
Maybe it's my tag. I've got a bad neck, so I've got this little warmy thing, but yeah, I'm sure you're not bothered by it, guys.
We need a dream trip. Okay, let's be totally upfront. This has been the longest time we have ever been without a dream trip. Literally, our next dream trip is going to be in January at Atlantis, the Palms. Been on my bucket list for the longest time, and it will be officially 1 year since we've been on a dream trip when we got to Atlantis, the Palms.
However,
it's never happened before.
The dream trip that we did at the beginning of the year. Now, this is an amazing story which we have to share. This world is just amazing the way that it works, because the last dream trip that we did was actually in Israel, and we had a moment where we went to the Dead Sea, and because I'm crazy, I did literally strip down into my bikini in January. Israel is not hot in January, by the way. It's about 11 degrees when I did it, just to try the Dead Sea. And what I can tell you is the Dead Sea is amazing when you can put what it's got in products. It's simply amazing. But the thing is, when you're actually in the Dead Sea in winter,
it was cold
and sharp. So all the salt, which has all the goodness, literally goes into like stalactites. So they're all like sharp points poking upwards, and they're not very nice on your feet. So I'm like, if there's a way that we could get this into a product, it would be phenomenal. And now here we are. Here we are. So who would have thought?
So guys, I know you guys have seen all the excitement that's happening all over Facebook right now with this new transition as Seacrets and DreamTrips become one family. And essentially, well, firstly, in case we haven't met before, I believe we know a bunch of you guys, but in case we haven't met before, my name is Efrosyni and Melanie.
I'm Melanie Aristidou.
I've been with DreamTrips / World Ventures for 11 years. And Melanie,
8 years.
For 8 years. Funnily enough, we actually met through the company in 2012.
Yep.
And now we're getting ready to go through this amazing new transition. And over the next few minutes or so, essentially our job is to share with you guys moving forward what you need to do in order to prepare for this new change that is happening right now in order to make the most of it. Now, before we do that, okay, if this is the first time you're hearing a little bit about Seacrets, because I know that there's been a lot of happening, a lot of information happening. That's been on Facebook. Someone got super excited, okay? And what I wanted to do as we get into it is I wanted to show you guys a quick video that gives you a little bit of an introduction to the Seacrets products. as we're going to go into a little bit more in depth about the products and what that means and how you guys can prepare for it. So, uno momento. Actually, hang on. Okay, so.
The human body contains 5 liters of blood, 40 liters of water, 78 organs, 206 bones, 600 muscles, 100 billion neurons, 100 trillion cells. And at the center of it is a heart that beats around 2.5 billion times a year. And the only thing protecting all this is your skin. That's what Seacret is all about, protecting your skin. Our skin is so valuable. Caring for it is not only a luxury, but a necessity and top priority. And the secret to great skin lies here. Kings and queens would escape here over 5,000 years ago. King Herod built the world's first spa on these shores. And the beautiful Cleopatra used these waters for her ultimate body rejuvenation. This place is known as the Dead Sea. It's 1,388 feet below sea level, making it the lowest point on Earth. The unique formation of the Dead Sea allows water to only escape through evaporation, leaving an abundant replenishment of salts and highly concentrated minerals. The Dead Sea contains over 26 unique minerals, 12 of them exclusive to only this sea. These salts and minerals are what gives the Dead Sea its healing ability. The entire environment has been therapeutic for so many people with skincare problems, such as acne, eczema, psoriasis, dry skin, or those simply looking to stay ageless. Let's take a look at the science behind Seacret's products.
My name is Dr. Christopher Ho. I'm a board-certified dermatologist practicing in Los Angeles. All Seacret products contain the Dead Sea minerals. Dead Sea minerals are known to reduce inflammation. In the case of the age-defying products, it contains acetyl hexapeptides. These peptides actually relax the muscles. So when we use the age-defying products on our face, in essence, the wrinkles that are created by the contracted muscles are relaxed, and therefore the wrinkles are improved in these products. Recover Mask is made of nano silica particles. When these particles merge together, it forms the Recover Matrix. A Recover Matrix is when the nanoparticles of the silica attaches itself, forming a two-dimensional matrix. Recover Mask actually pulls the wrinkles upwards and flattens out the wrinkles. So it's actually a physical way of removing the wrinkles rather than any chemicals involved. As Recover Max pulls the wrinkles upwards, the self-healing actually promotes new collagen synthesis, and that's why the wrinkles are improved over time.
When the mask was on my face, it initially went on nice and cool.
My lines are gone.
It's a great product. My skin feels tight, my pores feel tight.
It's wonderful.
Very refreshing.
I looked younger, and the texture of my skin was so much better.
It is the ability of the Dead Sea's minerals to rejuvenate and revive our skin, and that is the secret behind our amazing products. We understand your skin is extremely important, and this is why Seacret's products nourish your skin with the highest quality ingredients, including essential oils, vitamins, plant extracts, and of course, our Dead Sea minerals. Seacret's mission is to offer superior skincare products which provide remarkable results you can see and feel. This is why we have and will continue to use the newest technologies and advancements to revolutionize the skincare world.
There you
Wow,
go,
wow,
guys.
wow.
Look, it's really good in order to get educated about the quality of the products, because of course, at the end of the day, guys, it's important to know who backs this kind of company. I mean, Seacrets, to give you an idea, their products are manufactured by L'Oreal. L'Oreal is one of the biggest manufacturers in the world for beauty products.
So to give you an idea, I worked for many different brands. I worked for YSL, Armani, Elizabeth Arden, Chanel, literally you name it. I've probably worked for them in skincare, and every single paycheck came with L'Oreal. And I was always confused. I was like, but I worked for Armani today. Why is L'Oreal paying me? But L'Oreal is the biggest manufacturer of skincare, and Seacrets has the patent on the Dead Sea salt. So no other company in skincare used by L'Oreal can have that same Dead Sea salt within their products. That's for me is actually really, really exciting, is that there's not going to be competition from actual L'Oreal products, because this is a L'Oreal product.
Now, I know sometimes, guys, and you know, I do like to address it, because they always say you got to address the elephant in the room. I know that for a very, very long time, we have been talking about holidays, dream experiences. You know, you kind of start a presentation and you ask, what's the number one place on your bucket list? We know this. I mean, I'll tell you what, travel has always been my passion. Nothing's going to change that. Nothing's going to take away from it. But the way that we're going to look at it is that in times like this, sometimes you have to pivot, you have to adjust. And we just had a leadership call, and I spoke to the leaders as well. And I said to them, let's face it, the last few months, we've had a lot of people that haven't been able to make the financial commitment towards travel, because COVID pandemic has disrupted the travel industry completely. I mean, I was speaking to a friend of mine, and he said Cathay Pacific, one of the biggest airlines, is now operating on, next year, they're going to be operating only 25% of their flights. So you can appreciate that's thousands and thousands of jobs that have been affected. So in life, you either got to move with the times, or you're going to get swept by the times that are happening. Right? And I'm going to share with you guys a quick video towards the end about the evolution of different industries and the companies that evolved with what's happening and the companies that got left behind. Okay, but I'm going to leave that towards the end. So what I wanted to essentially for us to be able to address with you guys is that how do you slightly change your pitch in order to encompass now these three companies into one, essentially? Because we've got health and wellness, which is the second biggest industry in the world. You've got travel, which is the biggest industry in the world. And now you've got skincare, which is a few $100 billion. We're now playing in a $15 trillion industry. What does that mean for you? It means carving a small slice out of a gigantic pie enables you to put more money in your pocket, in your team members' pockets, in your family members' pockets. It enables us to cast a much bigger net and target a lot more people than maybe for whatever reason that were not open to travel before. Okay, so we know that, you know, one of the things that one of the top leaders in the company was saying the other day, he goes, it's about living better, becoming better. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have your health, nothing else matters. And I think this year with this pandemic, it's definitely made a lot more people conscious of the importance of having health. So it kind of makes sense to bring everything into one. So one thing that we keep saying is that let's help you get your dream body ready for your dream trip so you can create your dream life. That's what it's all about. Going to help people keep creating the dream life. Nothing's actually changed. So one of the things that, as Melanie shared, Melanie was the #1 salesperson for Elizabeth Arden before she joined World Ventures. And she's going to share with you in terms of what helped her in order to be a top salesperson for Elizabeth Arden and how you can duplicate that coming into this new family.
Awesome. So guys, I remember when I got started with Elizabeth Arden. I had no experience in products before. I had never sold skincare before. However, I was breaking records from my first day. And the reason is I became a product of the product. So I took one particular product, and this particular product was 180 British pounds for a serum. It was their Privage serum. So, I mean, if I can become the #1 seller of just one tiny bottle that's 180 pounds because of the belief in the product, we're gonna literally kill it here with the sales training that we've had from Marcusetta over the years. Now, when I put this product on my skin, it literally left my skin with a gold sheen. I felt like that product was liquid gold, and I was amazed by it. And it was literally that same transfer of belief to every woman that walked past. Now, I went out there and I took the action. Every time I'd see a person, I'd be like, hey, have you seen the Privage serum? Have you seen it? Oh my God, look, literally 2 minutes, let me show you. And I would show it to them. Now, here's the really cool thing. We have the opportunity to become a product of the products with the Dead Sea. And I can tell you, as somebody who has experience as a skincare consultant, I have experienced Seacrets products before. I've experienced their 5 wow products, which we will talk about a little bit later. But the cool thing is all of those 5 wow products give the customer instant gratification. They see results almost straight away. The hand scrub, you scrub it on, your hands are immediately softer. You can't just stop touching your hands, right? The same once you do the exfoliation gel, you put it on, you see your dead skin leaving your hands right away. Customers love this because they can't deny it. They simply have to take the product home. So now we've literally got the chance to get in touch with the products ourselves. We can purchase as soon as the products go live. We can purchase those products, we can experience them, and we can have our customers sample them right away using the very same skills we've been taught for DreamTrips. So all it is a transference of skills and a new belief. And to get that belief, all you've got to do is sample and try the product. So it's going to be very simple. You know, the products speak for themselves. There could not really be a better skincare company for us to partner with. And I can remember saying to Efrosyni, when I got involved in World Ventures, oh, we got to bring the Israelis in. Do you know why I was like so sold on bringing Israelis into World Ventures? Because it was always an Israeli person from a Seacrets kiosk that had sold me something that I hadn't intended to buy. But I never go out to buy, but like, I mean, sometimes I do, but you never go out to buy at a skincare kiosk in a shopping mall, right? But they'd always managed to do it. Now, yes, they are good salespeople, but on top of that, they have great products. And that's what is exciting here. So it's that transferal of belief that we're going to be bringing, experience the product, purchase the products. I mean, me and Efrosyni have made the decision as leaders that once we get options for the products in Europe, we will be getting the best products that we can get. We will try and get access to as many of the products as we can so that we can literally transform our household into a secret household and really become a
secret location,
a secret household, that's it, and become a product of the products ourselves. But it's that simple. It's that simple.
On that note, guys, I'll tell you what's really cool about what's actually happening. Having sold travel for the last 11 years, sometimes we see that some of the challenges that we've had is that when people have bought a membership, normally the average time for someone to take a dream trip is about 3 months afterwards. So in the meantime, you've had all these people that now have a membership, they haven't used it by the time that they actually travel. Do you see what I mean? And when they get to that point and they've used the membership, we know they're going to be loyal customers, but sometimes a lot of people haven't actually experienced the product, so they don't know what they got their hands on, and at some point they drop out. Okay, I'm speaking to you guys as leaders because I believe first you got to think like a leader, act like a leader before you get the leadership status. Okay, so coming into this, what's really cool about having a tangible product is that from the moment that you're sitting there with someone and you have the product and you've used it, that's one thing. The second thing is you get them to use it straight away. They've experienced their first testimonial. You see what I mean? Before they even buy the product, they've experienced their first testimonial. So when people turn around sometimes and they go, well, have you been on a dream trip yet? You know, have you used these products yet? Then you can tell them straight out, yeah, I actually use them. My husband uses this. My wife uses this, my son uses this. Do you see what I mean? And you share with them, and that creates belief, and belief is what drives momentum in your team. Always momentum is created through belief. The more somebody believes, the more action they're going to take. Okay. Now, we're not going to sit there and spend a very long time educating you guys about the products. I want to share with you guys a little bit in terms of what's about to happen and how you guys can prepare for it. Now, what I just found out, which is really, really cool, is tomorrow night, 7 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. Cyprus time, we're going to have consistently one of the top income earners in all of the US for Seacrets. His name is Jesse McPherson. He's become a new friend. And to give you an idea, this guy has been in the network marketing industry, I believe something for like 17 years. He's built a customer base of 200,000 customers.
Customers, not reps, customers. That's great. That's people that don't have rep stuff and they just buy and buy. That's great.
And this is the key thing is that to build a healthy business, you got to have a nice sizable amount of customers compared to reps and customers, or just reps. Okay. In World Ventures, we've been building with both for a very, very long time. Okay. So now it's going to enable you to have a bunch of customers that don't even do the business. Guys, this is what you want. This is what drives your residual. See, when someone is a customer and a rep and they give up on both, don't they? Do you see what I mean? Okay. If someone's a customer and they don't do the business, doesn't make a difference. If someone's a customer and an agent and the business doesn't work for them, but they believe in the product, they're going to keep the product. Okay. And this is what we're actually seeing. They got a very, very good reputation as a company. And I'll tell you what, the more research that I've been doing in this company, the more I fall in love with what the company stands for. Okay. Now, a lot of people have been asking a bunch of questions, and when we want to address them, we'll be doing regular calls over the next couple of weeks as we're going through this transition, because guys, we want to make sure that we give you guys as much as information you need, the right information. You don't need to know everything. When you came into World Ventures, did you understand everything and every single detail before you started making money? No. I mean, I remember my first presentation, I understood it's travel and residual income. That's it. I started making money in World Ventures. I didn't understand how the compensation plan worked. In fact, I put in my first 9 sales and I didn't even know how to sign them up. My brother helped me to put them through the back office. That's how I started. It was called ignorance on fire. So yes, there will be some information going forward, but if anything, when we're getting ready to go live internationally, because we've already gone live in Australia, New Zealand, a bunch of territories for Black Friday. In Europe, we're looking to go live in the next couple of weeks or so. You guys are gonna get some notice before that happens so you can prepare. But my recommendation to you guys is that here's the way that you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it as an opportunity to create a new story. I remember when I came into World Ventures, my mentor said to me, you have one first week, one first month, one first year. He goes, the story you create, you're gonna have with you for the rest of your life, so make it count. And he said to me at the time, don't sleep till you get your 6. And literally, that's what I did. I got my first 9 sales in 24 hours. I made about $1,500 or something dollars. Didn't understand how the comp plan worked. Still didn't understand anything. I put in 20 sales in my first 30 days. And in my first 12 months, had a team of close to 6,000 customers and reps in my first 12 months because of that first story. Okay. Now, this is an opportunity to create a new story. That story is done. It's in the past. So here's what I'm focusing on. As soon as we know the launch date, what I'm going to focus on is how many customers I get on that day, how much volume I'm generating on that day, how much volume I can generate in my first 30 days, because that's going to be my new story. And that's what I'm inviting you guys to do as well, is I'm inviting every single one of you guys to look at this as an opportunity in order to press Control Alt Delete and go, I've learned a lot in the last 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Maybe you've been around for 3 years. Why not take all that experience and all the mistakes that you made at the beginning, all the mistakes that you actually made at the beginning, you learn from those mistakes and don't make the same mistakes coming into this new company. Leverage from those mistakes to build a stronger story that gives you more leverage. Okay? So, a couple of the questions that we've had from people is what happens to the different memberships? So if you're silver, platinum, or titanium, these memberships are grandfathered into the new company, which means they will continue to service those types of memberships. So as a platinum, you get platinum perks on DreamTrips. You will still have that. Same with titanium. Silver, you'll still have access to your silver booking engine. Guys, my recommendation to you, I strongly advise you, if you're silver, right now, if you're silver and you have the business, you're spending $50 a month right now, okay? Going into the new company, we will no longer have the $25 a month RBS fee. We'll have the secret agent fee, which is $50 to join once off and $50 renewal every 12 months. So essentially, if you were to upgrade from silver to gold now, come into the new company, you'll still be paying the same amount of money, but you'll be a gold member, which will be called DreamTrips Signature, okay? And right now, it's more of at a discounted price than what it's gonna be later on, okay? So, one second. So Suzanne's asking, when does this come into our territory? So Suzanne, depends where your territory is. Like I said, we expect that in Europe, we're going to have it in the next couple of weeks. Shipping time should be, from what I've been told, 3 to 5 working days. Having said that, we know this year because of COVID, we're entering unprecedented times. So there may be some delay, not because of the company, but because of shipping due to COVID.
Yeah, like in Cyprus, for example, we just received a notice that our village post office is, you know, going to have less hours. And so
we live in a village.
Yeah, we live in a village. But like, you know, it's one of those things that with COVID, it would maybe change some things in your country, but that's cool. As far from Seacrets head office, they have said maximum 5 days, haven't they, to us?
Yeah, look, it's going to come in Europe. It's going to be getting shipped from 2 distribution points, one in the UK and one in Serbia, I believe.
Awesome.
So that way to cover both sides of Europe. So again, it's going to depend on the shipping because of COVID more than anything else. Normally, under normal circumstances, within 3 to 5 working days, you get your products.
Yeah.
Africa, guys, we're still waiting for 100% clarification on that. They're looking at an NFR program. So a not for resale program like we're doing for Europe, but specifically about countries, I'm not 100% sure yet, but we will know more information in the next couple of days.
Awesome. So we'll be switched automatically to DreamTrips Signature.
Yeah.
So for everybody that is a DreamTrips member, you will automatically now be DreamTrips Signature. That's what the company is offering, and that will be the only package. There will be no more silver, gold, platinum, titanium. It's one travel club membership, DreamTrips Signature. Okay?
Okay.
So you will be switched automatically.
So the thing is, guys, over the next few days, expect an email to come into your inbox. When the email comes into your inbox, you're just literally, I know it sounds silly, but read it carefully, follow the instructions carefully. It's a very simple thing in order to set up your secret agent website. Once you set up your secret agent website, the one thing that I've said to a lot of the leaders, I'm going to say it to you guys as well, 2 things you need to be aware of. 1, don't change any of your contact details. So don't change your billing address, don't change your email or anything like that, because first we get the secret agent website. Secondly, our tree and our team gets moved over. That's going to take a few days. So when you log into your Seacrets website, don't panic that, hey, where's my team gone? It's coming, okay? But it's going to definitely help you get into the mindset of 0 left, 0 right, new story, okay? Yes, whatever volume you generate, Andre, the first order time will count towards your qualifying volume and your commissionable volume, Definitely. It's all going to count towards that. Secondly, just don't count on people checking their emails, guys. We really do invite you guys to step up as leaders and literally, even if your team's 2, 3, 4 people, speak to every single person in your team, make sure they've got their email and that they've actually activated their account, because firstly, if they don't activate their account, they're not going to get the Seacrets agent website. They're not going to be able to place their orders. Okay. So you want to get them to activate that as soon as possible. And very, very, very important, anybody that is in grace or inactive, you need to get them activated ASAP, because there will be a period as we're going through this transition that as soon as we get the green light with the new company, we're not going to be able to fix grace or inactive accounts. That means those people will not get a Seacrets agent's website. They're not going to be able to place their orders. You guys with me? Essentially, the way you're going to look at it is that if you haven't paid your rent for your shop, don't expect to sell products from it, because your landlord's going to keep it shut. Okay, that's the way you're going to look at it. So get your rent up to scratch. If you've got any fees, fix them up. Coming tomorrow, customer service will be open. Win back, we don't know if we'll be extended through this period. Personally, like I'm saying to everybody, don't count on it being extended. So just leverage win back as fast, as much as possible right now before we go into this new transition.
Okay? So check the grace reports, check those that are inactive. That's basically marching orders, what you should do between now and when you get the email. So go through your binary tree, make sure everybody's aware that they've got to be looking out for an email, make sure that they're aware of the new changes that are coming up, then get them out of grace. If anybody's in grace, if anybody's inactive, use the win back to bring them back in so that everybody's ready to start rocking and rolling once we get that email in.
Now, I'm going to answer a couple of more questions here as well. So Andrea says, if someone has more personal enrollments, will they automatically have their fee waived, or do they have to get 4 again? From what I understand and the information that I have, okay, is that if you're qualified now and you're not paying a monthly fee right now for your DreamTrips membership, that will continue going into the new company, okay? And we are looking at to ensure that they get 4 pay no more for your DreamTrips membership is still applicable, guys. Un momento, bomba, bomba, bomba. I think that's it. How will the UK be when they leave? Yeah, that's a good question.
The thing is, though, here's the thing. Packages are also working in Norway, right? We do have some countries in Europe. I mean, I was surprised Norway was not in the EU when I went there and I needed a visa. But here's the thing. We do have countries in Europe that are still not part of the European Union, and they are able to get packages from Seacret. So whatever they might put on in terms of postage or packaging, I mean, that's really down to Boris. It's not really down to Seacrets as a company, right? Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Good luck, though.
Good old Boris.
I know.
So they say, hang on one second. If someone remains platinum, will they get some product credits from the paying difference of the membership? So for now, guys, if you're a platinum, you will still be able to get the platinum benefits like you're doing now anyway, okay? Whether later on there's other benefits in that included, that's still under discussion. But for the first 12 months, you will be serviced as a platinum. Personally, I'm a titanium. I'm going to keep our titanium membership because I like the titanium perks when we go on a dream trip anyway. And as long as they continue to keep in the benefits, I'm going to continue to keep the titanium membership, okay? So yes, it will be oral. WV customer service will be open tomorrow. Obviously, they had Thanksgiving. They were shut for a few days. DreamTrips points will get carried forward as per normal, okay? And you will still get your DreamTrip points on your 12-month anniversary. What you will not get is when you introduce members to the club right now, you get points. That's not going to happen going forward because you're going to get financially rewarded for that as well as part of the compensation plan. So guys, we're literally in the transition period right now. So I want to finish off with a couple of things, okay? One thing I want to finish off with is I want to show you guys a quick video, which I believe is really going to show you the importance of pivoting and moving with the times. okay? And I want to finish off with one more thing after this video. Now, this video that I'm going to share with you, give me a second. I also posted on my Facebook wall, so if you want to have a look at this video again after we finish, right? I want you guys to pay attention to the big brands, okay, that were leading. This is car companies. This is plug-in vehicle sales from January 2012 to present. Here's what I want you to pay attention to, okay? Pay attention to who are the top 4 right now, what other companies get introduced, and how quickly what you see right now is the top 4 changes, okay? You see Chevrolet was leading, Toyota was second, Nissan. So there's a new kid on the block called Tesla right now. But you look at how quickly Tesla's moving up the ranks. Okay, now watch what happens. They keep on introducing new models as Tesla. In a minute, you're going to see Tesla coming up again on the screen. But watch how quickly Tesla is catching up to the giants right now. Okay. Ford was one of the biggest companies in the last 100 years. That's changing. Okay. Look at what Tesla is doing right now. It's catching up quickly. Now they've introduced T Model X. Look at how quickly T Model X is coming up. So we're talking about an 8-year period right now, guys. Tesla's moved into number 2 position, but their Model X is catching up very, very quickly. And the Model S is pretty much overtaking now Chevrolet. Wow. Wow. Do you see what I mean? The market has completely changed, right? Chevrolet is now number 3, okay? Ford is completely dropped. Nissan's completely dropped, okay? And the first 2 spots are now by Tesla. Now, you're thinking, hang on a minute, what has that got to do with us? Here's what I'm seeing this, guys. I'm seeing that the move that we've made right now as a company is essentially for a very long time, the big 4 you had was Amway, Avon, Herbalife, Nu Skin, all these big companies. We were the new kid on the block for a while, but now we partner up with another company. And the 2 of us essentially is like what Tesla did with 2 different models. You see that? And Tesla moved up that way, and then the second model started moving up. Now, number 1 and number 2 is both Tesla. This is how I see what we're actually just done. I see what we've done right now by bringing in these 2 major industries, plus the skincare, is essentially we've become, in my opinion, this is just my humble opinion, we've become Tesla right now in this industry. And the market's going to begin to change. You come and see what happens 2021. I'm telling you, we're about to make some major noise in the industry. Guys, I don't want you guys to miss the boat. I don't. I understand what's happened. I remember 11 years ago when I came into this company, I came in under similar circumstances. Some people kept on focusing on the past, and some people started focusing on the future and started being grateful for the present. I kid you not, what we've done right now, we're about to create a huge legacy. You're part of history in the making, but what you do with it is entirely down to you. So as we get ready for the countdown, I want to repeat, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. Cyprus time, Jesse McPherson was going to be going through, and he's going to be doing the presentation tomorrow. This is for educational purposes. So you guys want to get in front of it. You want to learn it. It's going to be on the Mac Team YouTube channel. We'll post the banner everywhere shortly. Get in front of that. Get as much as what you need. But if anything, right now, you should be preparing your list. You should be planting seeds with people going, hey, have you done your Christmas shopping yet? Don't do it until we talk. Give me a couple of days, but don't do it until we talk. Start planting seeds. Start creating curiosity. Start looking at your fresh list, because essentially, guys, anybody you've shown World Ventures to that they weren't open to in the past, that's a fresh prospect right now.
Do you know what I love about this time, Efrosyni, is so often like people come into network marketing and they want to run, but they also want to do that prep. Like they wanted to take a prep time to go ahead and prepare their list and to download their contacts and make a game plan. Right now, for the first time, we've got prep time. Like right now, you can get like all your ducks in a row and it's go time. You pull out the guns and off you go. Actually, that wasn't very toxic, vegan, not testing on animal friendly, but you know what I mean? Like it's just go time. Like we're out of the gates and we're just running for it. We're just going for it. So that's what I'm excited about is we've got prep time. You know, we've got that time to get everybody in grace active again. We've got all the inactives that we can bring through win back. We've got time to like sit there and have a quick look over what Jesse's going to be doing tomorrow. We've got time to plan whatever products they're bringing out to save money, put some money aside and have that money at our fingertips to spend. And then we've got hit the phone time. And that's just my favorite time. Efrosyni knows.
And get your team engaged right now, guys. Get your team to plug into the call tomorrow. I had a lot of people ask me for the recording of this. I will post it on YouTube and I'll drop the link in all your leaders group so you guys can get your team to watch this if they've missed out on this call. But it's go time, guys. Get ready, I'm telling you, because 2021, man, we're going to create history. And I'm so excited to be creating history with every single one of you guys. So let's go.
Woohoo!